Welcome back to TFAX, your go-to channel for the latest buzz on your favorite reality shows. Today, we're diving into the world of romance, reality, and big city dreams with 5 unique stories from the recent season finale of the Golden Bachelorette. So grab your popcorn and let's get started. First up, we have the exciting news that Golden Bachelor Joan Vassos and her chosen partner Chock Chapple are making big plans for their future together, including a surprise move to New York City. Find out what led to this decision and how they plan to balance family ties along the way. In our second story, Chock Chapple addresses fans who questioned his commitment before proposing to Joan. He shares the heartfelt backstory that led him to finally pop the question. Let's see how he cleared the air with his critics. Next, Joan and Chock reveal their motivations behind wanting to embark on this new chapter of their lives together in New York City. Hear how they are determined to avoid the pitfalls that plagued other couples from the show and navigate their new life. In another exciting twist, we take a look at how Joan and Chock's journey unfolded during the season finale. With emotional moments and heartfelt promises, their engagement marked a new beginning. Let's relive those tender moments together. And lastly, we'll take a look at Joan Vassos' journey throughout the Golden Bachelorette and how her choices led her to finding love again. It's a beautiful reminder of second chances. Stay tuned as we unpack all these stories and discuss what they mean for the world of reality TV romance. Don't forget to subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more updates from TFAX. Let's dive deeper into our first story about Golden Bachelorette, where Joan Vassos and Chock Chapple are ready to take on the world together. After an emotional season finale, Joan made headlines by choosing Chock as her partner, and their journey has since taken a thrilling turn. In an exclusive interview with Us Weekly, the couple revealed their big plans to move to New York City together, a dream they have both held for a long time. Joan expressed her excitement, saying, "We have this really fun plan because both of us have always dreamed, and we're finally at this weird stage in life for making this dream come true, that we live in a big city, and specifically, we've always wanted to live in New York." This decision is particularly noteworthy considering Joan's earlier hesitations about leaving her roots in Maryland. However, with her heart set on this new adventure, she explained, "I don't think I'd ever thought I would say this, but I'm excited to go and spend time in Kansas. It's a big change, but the couple plans to maintain close ties to their families. Joan's kids and grandkids are in Maryland, while Chock's children are based on the East Coast. They aim to strike a balance, mentioning that they will still spend a lot of time in both Kansas and Maryland. Before the big move, they're also planning a grand engagement party in Los Angeles, which Chock described as going to be bigger than most weddings." Joan echoed that sentiment, stating how excited they are to celebrate their love and invite friends from across the country. But will their big move to New York be successful? Bachelor Nation fans may recall Joey Graziade from The Golden Bachelor, who also had plans to move to NYC with his fiancée, which ultimately fell through. Will Joan and Chock manage to make it happen? We can't wait to see how their love story unfolds in the city that never sleeps. In our second story, we turn our attention to Chock Chapple, who has responded to fans who labeled him as a guy with no commitments prior to his proposal to Joan Vassos. Chock set the record straight during their first joint interview, sharing intimate details about his past relationships that shaped his readiness to commit. Chock, who is 61, opened up about his life experiences, saying, "There's a little bit of backstory on this, and I want to explain this because I did catch some heat on social media for being a guy with no commitments." He shared that he had a wonderful marriage for 12 years, but unfortunately faced the challenges of divorce. He stated, "This happens to more than 50% of the people." It ended, referencing his ex-wife, Heather, with whom he shares 2 children. Tragedy struck when Chock's long-term partner, Kathy, passed away in 2022. He recalls, "I was still engaged to my partner of 9 years when she died. We both had kids in elementary and high school, and she was very adamant about getting the kids out of school before we got married. That was a decision that I supported." This poignant backstory highlights just how ready Chock was to give love another chance with Joan. During the finale, when he proposed to Joan with a beautiful Neil Lane diamond, it symbolized not only his love for her, but also the closure of his past hurtaches. Joan expressed her sentiments, sharing the connection felt so right, saying, From our first date in Disneyland. I thought I saw a future with you. Their journey was not without its bumps, but as Chock notes, we're not in a rush down the rushed aisle. Their relationship is a thoughtful progression shaped by their individual pasts and the understanding they have for one another. It's a beautiful reminder that sometimes it takes time and personal growth to be ready for true love. Join us as we continue to follow this couple as they build their future together and see how Chock's commitment evolves in their exciting new chapter. In our third story, we explore the motivations behind Joan Vassos and Chock Chapple's decision to start new life together in New York City. Their willingness to embrace this adventure speaks volumes about their commitment to each other and their determination to avoid the challenges that some other couples from the show have faced. Joan and Chock shared their excitement about this new chapter in a heartfelt interview, with Joan stating, "We just want to go out and walk and experience life, go to fun restaurants and experience the culture." They are both drawn to the energy of the big city, making it clear that moving to NYC is not just a change of scenery, but a lifestyle choice they both desire. Joan expressed how important it is for them to be open and honest about the journey ahead, mentioning, "We know that we're going to spend time in Maryland and in Kansas, but then we have this really fun plan because both of us have Vove always dreamed." The couple is committed to navigating their relationship across state lines, understanding that this type of arrangement can keep their connection strong, even when they are physically apart. They've drawn inspiration from previous couples, particularly Gary Turner and Theresa Nist, who faced their struggles with long distance and settling down. Joan reflected on this by saying, "It's a little bit easier at this age. When you're kind of in the retirement years or getting close to them, as long as you have the time and the resources, you make it happen." This perspective emphasizes the couple's maturity and resolve as they navigate this transition. Joan and Chock are more mindful of their blended families. Chock has a business to run in Kansas, while Joan values her time with her children and grandchildren in Maryland. They've crafted a plan that allows them to split their time effectively, with Joan saying, "If I had something really fun happening in Rockville, where I live, come and spend a couple of weeks with me. And if you have something great going on where you are, then I'll come to you." This proactive approach to managing their relationship and life choices demonstrates the strength of their bond. As they prepare for this new adventure in New York City, we can't help but root for their success as they navigate life, love, and all the challenges that come with it. In our fourth story, we take a closer look at how Joan Vassos and Chapple's journey unfolded during the season finale of the Golden Bachelorette. This moment was filled with emotional highs and heartfelt promises, marking a new beginning for the couple. During the finale, Joan made a tough decision to send runner-up Guy Gansert home, ultimately leading to her engagement with Chock. In a poignant moment, she expressed to Chock, "From our first date in Disneyland, I thought I saw a future with you, and it's the first time I pictured a future with anybody else in a really long time." This powerful declaration illustrated the depth of her feelings and the significance of their connection. Chock's proposal was not just a grand gesture. It symbolized a profound commitment to building a future together after both faced significant personal losses. Joan reflected on the challenges they encountered, especially the emotional impact of losing Chock's mother mid-season. She recalled, "I wanted you to go, but I was really worried that you weren't going to make it back. And that's when I realized that I couldn't do this journey without you." This moment of vulnerability deepened their bond and showcased the strength of their relationship. As Chock got down on one knee, the couple embraced the emotional weight of the moment. Joan shared, "I waited till this moment in this amazing location to tell you that I love you and I want to spend the rest of my life with you." This heartfelt affirmation marked a turning point in their relationship as they committed to supporting each other through life's ups and downs. With the dramatic conclusion of the show, Joan and Chock look forward to their engagement celebration and the plans ahead. Reflecting on their journey, they expressed excitement about moving forward together while also acknowledging the importance of family ties. As they step into this new chapter, we can't forget the emotional journey that brought them here. Join us as we continue to follow their story and see how their love story blossoms beyond the cameras. And lastly, we'll take a quick look at Joan Vassos' inspirational journey throughout the Golden Bachelorette. As Joan navigated the challenges of finding love after the loss of her husband, her story resonated with many viewers who have experienced similar heartaches. Joan, a 61-year-old mother of four, was previously married to her late husband John for 32 years before he passed away in 2021. Her candidness about her grief and the struggles of dating again showcased her strength and vulnerability. She has openly shared her fears about opening her heart to love again, especially after experiencing such a profound loss. Throughout the season, Joan illustrated the importance of taking chances and believing in second chances at love. She candidly expressed her doubts during the show, mentioning, "I'm unsure if I'll ever be able to love anyone again like I loved my late husband." This sentiment echoed the struggles many face when moving forward after loss, making her journey relatable and heartfelt. However, her experience on The Golden Bachelorette was one of rediscovery and hope. As she got to know Chock, it became evident that their connection was special. Joan's growth in accepting love again was beautifully captured when she said, "This is the first time I've pictured a future with anybody else in a really long time." As the show concluded, Joan was not just a participant. She emerged as a symbol of resilience, showing viewers that it's never too late to find happiness again. Her journey encourages others to embrace new beginnings and to keep their hearts open to love, no matter the hurdles life presents. As we reflect on Joan's journey, we celebrate her bravery in opening herself up to love once more and look forward to seeing where this new chapter takes her and Chock. The Golden Bachelorette may have ended, but Joan's story is just beginning, and we can't wait to see how it unfolds.